Why did you choose UT over a school closer to home?
I chose Tennessee because I had a friend who went here, and my brother went to a Big South SEC school, so I knew what I was getting into with the sports team and stuff. And I visited Tennessee, and I fell in love with it.
Were there any factors that pushed you to be further away from home for college?
Not really. I mean, I don't like the cold that much, and I live in New Jersey, so that definitely had a little bit of a factor. But it was mostly just where I felt home.
How did Southern culture factor in when considering UT, if at all?
It didn't really come into factor at any point, but now that I'm here, I kind of embrace it. But yeah.
What did you perceive it as, positive or negative attribute?
I think it's definitely a positive attribute. I think Southern culture is definitely a more hospitable brand.
What more specifically were your priorities when considering where to go to college?
Big sports teams. I wanted a bigger school that had a good social life and had good opportunities.
Do you have any expectations for UT that it has lived up to or failed to live up to?
I think it's lived up to every expectation that I have in every aspect. Knowing that the sports teams are doing so well is definitely fun. I mean, I came in knowing that I would meet some of my best friends, and I've definitely done that. So.
Do you feel strongly one way or another about your experience at UT, like positive or negative?
I feel very strongly positive. This has definitely been the best 2 years that I've had.
What similarities and differences have you noticed between people at UT and people at home?
Not a crazy amount. I would say just people are definitely nicer down here. I mean, New Jersey people are a little bit standoffish, and Southern people have that Southern hospitality to them. So I feel like it's definitely been inviting.
Could you elaborate on things like appearance and personality?
Yeah, so appearance, people down here definitely dress a little bit differently. Jeans and boots were something I had to get used to. But other than that, I don't know, I feel like there's enough northerners here that, you're not out of place if you don't adhere to the...
Dress a certain way.
Yeah.
How much or how little have you gone outside the scope of the university to socialize and or explore?
Not enough, but I've had a couple experiences.
Where have you gone outside the campus, and how have you liked the surrounding area?
I went to Gatlinburg, been to Pigeon Forge, then outside of Knoxville for a variety of golf courses and stuff like that, and I've liked the scenery a lot.
Do you have any friends here that don't attend UTK?
What do you mean?
Do you have any friends
like that?
Live in Knoxville,
live in Knoxville.
Work somewhere?
I mean, I have a couple, not a crazy amount, but definitely like Braxton's friend, just people that I've met through mutual friends who are from the school.
Do you feel like attending UT has given you a complete experience of life in the South? Why or why not?
Yeah, I think it's definitely if you're looking for the South, you found it. But at the same time, if you don't want to adhere to it, you don't have to.
Do you think campus life is a good representation of the South?
I do. Yeah, I think the big thing about that is in SEC school, you're looking for the sports and stuff, and you see it advertised everywhere, and everyone's in pickup trucks and stuff on campus. So.
Would you consider living in Tennessee or the South after school?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm staying here this summer, so I'll get a better feel for Tennessee outside of school life. But I could definitely see myself living in a bigger city in the South.
What kind of opportunities do you think your major will provide for jobs in or outside of the South?
Being a sports management major, I think there's equal opportunity everywhere. There's professional sports organizations everywhere you go. So I think that's definitely another like big thing. Like the Tennessee sports are so big, and they hire so many people that came through the program. So I could definitely like get an opportunity there if I needed.
Mm-hmm. Are there any Southern qualities you've adopted or tried to adopt?
Shoot, I don't know. Started saying y'all.
So like slang,
like
words.
a little bit of the language, but I don't really think so. I dress a little bit differently than I did, but
Okay. What do you consider to be Southern qualities?
Hospitality is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people down here definitely want to like explore a little bit more. They're a little bit more adventurous than where I grew up.
Mm-hmm. What about like appearance?
Appearance wise, like you see everyone's got the sunglasses with the rope around.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's wearing jeans and boots to the bars and whatnot.
Exactly.
Don't put that word in.
If you could go back and tell yourself something about campus in Knoxville area, what would it be?
So if I could go back and
You know what? Don't even answer that. I'm done.